Getting bored of the quarantine? Frustrated you can't get bog roll at the supermarkets? Relentlessly washing your hands and coronavirus news taking a dump on your phone? Forget about the PPE now. In fact, forget about all of it. It's time to relax. Grab a drink, FaceTime your friends and family, sit round for CapCaud's virtual pub quiz! Hello everyone and welcome back to CapCaud's virtual pub quiz. The pub quiz that you, yes, you at home can do from the comfort of your own living room, and I am your quizmaster, CapCaud, otherwise known as the Cap, otherwise known as Jack, otherwise known as Sea Dog. But please sit down and enjoy the quiz this week. To you OG quizzers, welcome back. This is week 12. We have been running the quiz for 12 chuffing weeks. Can you absolutely believe it? It has been a wild ride. And to you new people to our stream, welcome to our humble quiz. And hopefully we're all going to have a bit of fun tonight, including myself and producer Sarah, who is doing something down there. She's getting some paper, producer Sarah. Anyway, in the meantime, I'm going to whack on some tunes for you guys. They are always royalty free and they are always smooth and mellow. Right. Oh, what have I got in the way of notifications and announcements this week? Got something a bit different for you guys today at the end of the quiz. This quiz this week will only have 5 rounds of questions. Round 6 will be a little bit different, and I will explain to you closer to the time what that looks like. But you remember that last week I told you that OG quizzer Mitchell Legg was raising some money last Sunday for British Red Cross. He was gaming straight for 19 hours. He's done a great job. He's raised over £200 for British Red Cross. So should we just do a quick little round of applause for Mitchell Legg? Smashing it, boy! Well done to Mitchell Legg. He actually said if you reached £150, which was his raising target. So 1, he smashed his raising target, and 2, he said if he got over £150 that he would wax his legs, and that's what he did. So let's have a look at some chap getting his leg here ripped off. Here we go.
Ready?
No.
Ready?
Go listen for Devin's laugh. Oh, yeah, boy!
My day.
Oh man, you've got some hairy pegs on you there, my dude. Damn, son. Good Devin's laugh there. Oh man, well done, Mitch. Hope you're watching tonight, and well done. Such a great cause you raised money for. No birthdays this week, so without further ado, shall I just crack on with the format of the quiz? Yeah, producer Sarah's giving me the old nod-a-rooney. Alright, so for tonight's quiz you are going to need 3 things. The first thing you are going to need is a laptop or smart device in order to stream the live stream of the quiz questions being read out by myself. And congratulations, if you're listening to my dulcet tones whisper that in your ears, then you've completed step 1, and good for you. And the second thing you're going to need is another smart device. I recommend a phone or an iPad or maybe just another laptop. On that, you are going to follow a link that will be posted in the YouTube live chat. That link will take you to a survey, online survey, in which you will put in your team name, and as the questions are read out, you're going to fill in your answers on that survey as they come through. That is an electronic copy of your questions. At the end of the quiz, we'll ask you to submit all of your questions when you submit that survey to us. That means that we have producer Sarah and I have an electronic copy of your answers, so that at the end, when we get your marks in, that we can make sure that you got the questions right, that you said you got right. So the third thing you will need is a piece of pen and a paper, and a pen, because you will need to write down the answers that you are making as you go along. This will be your copy of your answers. So you will submit the online copy to us, and then you will mark your own quiz at the end using the answers that you have written down. You will then send producer Sarah and I your team name and your score, and then what we'll do is we'll find who the winning team is, we'll check that their answers match up, and you'll get announced as the winner. And if you win CapCaud's virtual pub quiz, you get introduced into CapCaud's Hall of Fame. So every week, the winning team has to send me a photo, and then they get put in with the rest of the winners from previous weeks right here in CapCaud's Hall of Fame. Last week, all the way down in the bottom left was, oh no, that's the bottom right for you guys, isn't it? In the bottom right was, what was it, Cosmopolitan, I think it was? A couple of regular team members there, if you can recognise them from other pictures, but well done Cosmopolitan, maybe you guys can take it home this week. So, quiz answers are the only way that you can get points for your team during CapCaud's virtual pub quiz. We also have a caption round. I show you guys an image, and throughout the quiz on the social media that's zipping around the bottom there, you guys can send me your ideas for captions to the following photo. So this week I want you to caption this photo. For an extra quiz point for your team, the best caption sent in to this photo, it's a good one, will get an extra point for their team. Only one team can win the caption competition. It is chosen by producer Sarah and I at the end of the quiz. And let me tell you guys, this week you're going to need as many points as you can, because we're going to be everywhere with giving you points. So you'll get an extra team point for the best caption. So make sure you send those to me on the social media platforms that are zipping past the bottom of the stream. Last week, for an extra quiz point, I asked you guys to send in your badly drawn movies, and we had a great time with them last week, didn't we, producer Sarah? We really enjoyed your guys' badly drawn photos, and we picked the best one, and the best one got an extra point for your team. So, along that vein, we would like you, instead of sending us your badly drawn movies, send us your badly drawn songs. What does that look like? Well, producer Sarah and I have a little dabble ourselves. I don't know whose the first one is. So this is the one I drew. So if you have a look at that, what song have I badly drawn there? What do you think? Well, for those of you that have listened to the quiz before, it's a classic. It's Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley. It's a good one, I thought. I'd give a point to myself for that one. This is one drawn by producer Sarah. I was a bit unsure about this one.
I think it's easy.
You think it's easy? What do you think it is? Well, I was told that thing there, that's a milkshake.
That's a milkshake.
Yeah, no, that's right. No, I agree, it's a milkshake. So that is My Milkshake Brings All the Boys to the Yard. So Milkshake by Khalees. This is another one by producer Sarah. That is obviously Don't Stop Me Now by Queen. And then my final example was this one. Oh, actually, I can sing the song, but I can't remember what it was called.
I forgot what it is.
Last night I had the strangest dream.
I sailed away to China.
In a little rowboat to find you. What is that, Blue Lagoon?
No, it's Matthew Wilder.
Matthew Wilder, what's the name of the song?
Break my
Ain't
stride.
nothing gonna break my stride. Anyway, that's what that song was. Right, so this week I want you guys to send in your badly drawn songs. Any team that submits a badly drawn song this week will automatically get a point for their team. So you'll get a point just for submitting a badly drawn song. You do have to put some effort in. Don't just send me a random scribble and expect me to give you a free point. You will get a point if you simply submit a badly drawn song, and also the best one will get an extra quiz point for that team. So when you send in your badly drawn movies on these social media platforms here, please tell me or tell us your team name so we can make a note of who has got an extra quiz point. That fair? And then the best one will also get an extra quiz point. So there's actually 2 points up for grabs for badly drawn songs, and you get a point for just submitting. So get involved, everyone.
Or if they send in more than one.
Or if they send in more than one. Well, you only get 1 point if you can submit as many as you like, but you only get 1 point for simply submitting one. At least one after that, you don't get extra points. So just 1 point for submitting, at least one, and another point for the best one. So there you go. So, caption, extra 2 points for badly drawn songs. And then, of course, we have higher or lower. So, There are 3 games of higher or lower during the quiz. It's after every second round. When we take a break, we will play higher or lower. All you need to do is to be in contention for playing higher or lower. Is I will put a link in the YouTube live stream. You follow that link to the higher or lower, and all you need to do is put your team name in and send it to us. That puts your team name into a pot that producer Sarah will randomly pick a team out of, and the teams that are picked will get to play higher or lower. If you're not familiar with higher or lower, I don't know, get a life. So I can't be bothered to explain it. So the link for higher or lower will be put on at the start of the quiz, as well as the link to the online survey for filling out your answers. Please make sure that you have submitted your names for higher or lower before the end of round 1. That is when we close it, and that's when we pick the teams that are lucky enough to be playing on higher or lower. And of course, you will contact me via social media to tell me about what you want me to do when I flip the cards over. Is that clear? Producer Sarah, was that clear?
Yeah.
Yeah? So I will now post the links to the quiz survey, where you go and fill out your answers as I read them out, and the second one is for putting your team name in for a chance to play higher or lower. 3 chances to play higher or lower. You don't have to submit the link to your answers for the quiz. You don't have to submit your answers to the survey for the quiz until the end of the questions. So if you forget to keep filling out that electronic copy of your quiz answers, don't worry, just go back on the chat and click the link. To have access to the YouTube live stream chat, all you have to do is follow the quiz link or whatever device you got, and when the stream comes up, you should be able to see the live chat going on. Also, use the live chat to send me some love. Send me and Sarah something to talk about. So tell us your hopes and dreams, or whatever. Just come and troll us. Don't troll us, we don't want that. Right, so for quiz answers, this is what you'll need. And then you will need, for higher or lower, to put your team name in this link. Oh, that's not right. So please remember, if you want your team to take part in higher or lower, you need to send it, you need to fill in that survey for higher or lower before the end of round 1. And yeah, that's it. Sweet. So before we start, let's just quickly recap. Extra point for the best caption. Extra point for any team that submits a badly drawn song. And then the best badly drawn song will get an extra quiz point on top of that. And then if your team is lucky enough to be picked for higher or lower at random, then you get an extra quiz point for that. There's just so many quiz points to be won! Oh! And round 6 will be an interesting round for points. So we'll fill you in the closer we get to it. But without further ado, I've done yapping. Let's get on with the quiz, shall we, Producer Sarah?
Yes,
you ready?
please.
You ready? So let's get going with round 1. Let's have a quick look on the live chat. Let's see what people are saying. Shout out to Jack Moore, royalty free hits. Different, it does. Welcome back, Moore. Welcome back, Claire Dool. 6 strings, Leg Family signing in. To the Leg Family, I salute. Nice haircut, Jack. Yes, thank you, Dad. Producer Sarah actually cut my hair last Sunday. Look at that. Look at that fade. She did good. She did well. She did well. Shout out to Megan Singleton and the Singleton family, ready to win. I'm sure you guys will. I'm sure you guys will. But for you to win, you need to start answering some questions. So let's get going with some questions. And round 1 is straight in with picture round. It's a picture round for round 1, guys, and it's the logos round. So for every question in round 1, I'm going to show you a logo, and you've just got to tell me what company that logo is for. So without further ado, question 1. What company is that the logo for? Starting off nice and easy. You're serious good with logos, aren't you?
Yeah. I am.
You're a slave to them brands. Oh, look at all these photos coming in. Already got some captions coming in. Loving it. Everyone's so geared up this week. Keep it going, keep this energy going. I might put both in. Put both my headphones in as well to free music. No, because I want to talk to you. Yeah, I want to talk to you. Alright guys. Question 2 of the logos round. What company's logo is this? Sarah and I were jamming out before the stream started to Freed from Desire by I used to know names. I don't know. It's a good song though. And then Praise You Like a Shoe by Fatboy Slim. I wanna praise you like a shoe with me. Shoe. 2 absolute jams, in my opinion. Absolute jams. I wish I could play those on the stream, or else we'd get taken down, wouldn't we?
Well, would we?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
I
feel like if we played proper songs, though, it would distract people.
You get muted sometimes.
Question 3, guys, of the logos round. Going on the old live chat. Gala. Yes, you're right, Mike. Webb, he loves the Freed from Desire. My lover's got no money.
He's got a tambourine.
He's got a trampoline. My lover's got no faith. He's got a tambourine. My lover's got no flowers. He's got some potpourri.
A jamboree.
A jamboree. Oh, we know all the lyrics. We know them all! Alright, question 4, guys. Hard one. That's a hard one. In my IMHO, in my honest opinion. IMHO, that's the abbrev, isn't it?
I didn't know this one.
I did, but only through work.
Well, you know what my guess was, so...
To be fair, if I didn't know this, that's what I think it was. Oh, it's so cryptic. So cryptic. We've got no normal rounds this week, guys. I just wanted something new. Something completely different. I wanted a quiz from scratch. No general knowledge. No science and nature.
Risky.
Okay, guys. Question 5. Were those easy or were those hard? Gave you some easy ones. God, I'm giving them away.
Maybe 4 out of 5.
Yeah. Please say I got 4 out of 5. Oh no, you got 3 out of 5. You didn't get number 2. Well, you'll see 2 in a minute, producer Sarah. But these lovely people are looking at number 5.
I didn't get number 2. You were correct.
You were close though. I wish we could play the background music in the room. We're not technically whizzing enough, are we, to be able to have a proper studio. It's quarantine, isn't it? You guys take whatever you can get. At the end of the day,
we do well.
We do well. What do you guys think? We do alright? Here's what it is. Alright guys, so recap round 1. Those are all your questions, those are the logos. For each question, we'll give you some time to just percolate over them. Just digest it, you know? Let it swim in the old neurons for a bit.
Submit your team names.
Oh yeah, thank you, producer Sarah. Please remember you need to submit your team names to higher or lower. The link is in the live stream chat. I'm going to give you a dos minuto, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes from now to submit your names to higher or lower, and then we're cutting it, and then you can't possibly put your name in after that, and you waste it because higher or lower is probably the most exhilarating 30 seconds of your week.
The highlight of the show.
Eh? So get your higher or lower names in now, right now. Put your drink down. Get on your phone now, quick. Do you like my? Does everyone like? Oh, you can't see him. Do you like my cactus with the eye? It used to have 2 eyes. I didn't like the eye, so I ripped one out, and then it pulled too much of the cactus out, so I left the other eye in because I didn't want to ruin the cactus. Does it have any flowers on it? It was flowering not long ago. But you look at when a cactus flowers.
Because that's how you pick up a cactus.
Sorry, I'm just so hard. You can see there, look, you can see the little chip there. Right. You got 45 seconds to get your names in for higher or lower, and then we're starting on room 2. Karen Morgan just asked if question 4 was a platypus. Well, no, I can't confirm or deny that because that might give it away. You know your animals. You know your animals, Karen. Alright, gang. So when I put my hands up, that's it. That's it. Because we've got a bit of a delay. Look at that. I'm in. Close up, Juice Sarah. Get those team names going for higher or lower. And let's start round 2. Round 2. Well, I've not even got the quiz open yet. Bear with. Just getting the old stuff ready. Alright, gang. Round 2 is cooking and food. What? What did he just say? Cooking and food? Yeah, that's the quiz round. Deal with it. It's cooking and food. So question 6 is immersing food in vinegar to prolong its lifespan is known as what? Immersing food in vinegar to prolong its lifespan is known as what? I personally hate this process because I hate vinegar. I despise vinegar. Seriously, just the thought of it's making me want to gip right now.
Chips.
Yeah, but we've known people that like they get like a bowl of chips and then they get the vinegar and then,
Right. I don't eat vinegar
and then
on chips.
it's like vinegar soup with chip crouton.
If I'm with you, I don't put vinegar on stuff.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm sorry to bestow that burden on you. I hate vinegar. I hate vinegar.
I might have done it at the steakhouse with your dad.
Jim Caldwell loves vinegar. He loves it. I ate it. It was not something that was passed on through Caldwell family genes. Question 2. Sorry, second question, but it's question 7 of round 2. What is the official state fruit of New York? What is the official state fruit of New York? What do you think if Leeds had a county fruit, what do you think the county fruit of Leeds would be? I don't know.
I don't think we'd have a fruit. I think it would just be beer.
Hop. The hop. Hop's not a fruit, is it? It's a grain. Like.
We have a grain.
I can't think of a fruit that's synonymous with Leeds.
People in Leeds don't eat fruit.
Hey, listen, if people are from Leeds are watching, I apologise for producer Sarah's comment. I'm sure you guys live very healthy lifestyles.
I love Leeds.
So all I'm saying is that when quarantine hit hard and shelves were looted at the shops, you know, your pastas and your breads weren't there. But what aisle was completely unscathed? Fruit and veg. Fruit and veg. That's all I'm saying, guys. Question 8. Which country serves as the home of the largest farm in the world? Sounded like Jeremy Clarkson then, didn't it?
Rhubarb, apparently, for the...
Rhubarb is the official fruit of Leeds.
It's not official, but...
Okay. Anyway, question 8. Which country serves as the home of the largest farm in the world?
There are loads of rhubarb fields next to your house.
There are loads of rhubarb fields in Rothwell, yeah. I like rhubarb. Is it a fruit? I don't. You are drinking a rhubarb cider. I did not know rhubarb was a fruit. You know.
Never thought about it. I suppose it is.
I said, yeah, I don't know. I maybe have said it was a root, like ginger, something like that along those lines.
Oh.
Is it a fruit? Why are you making it all noise? Have we caused
I
controversy?
think it might be a vegetable.
Dean Field says you are in the rhubarb triangle of Britain. Oh, wow. Well, that's why I moved to Leeds, Dean, because it's in the rhubarb triangle. Why else do you move to Leeds?
Maybe it's a good food. It says it's a vegetable.
It's a vegetable,
Does
is
a
it?
fruit need seed? That's the definition of a fruit.
Well, a banana's a berry, isn't it? Oh, I hope that's not a question. Sorry. Question 9, guys. What popular alcoholic beverage is made from fermented rice? So what popular alcoholic beverage is made from fermented rice? So what? Where are we? RE rhubarb? It's a stem. It's a stem. Sweet though, isn't it?
But, well, no, it's not really.
Oh, I suppose I've only had it in sweet things.
You've had it with apple.
It's a stem, says Nathan Mayfield. Says Nathan. All questions will be repeated at the end of the round, guys. Chips must be swimming in vinegar, says Vicky Clayton. Get out of town, Vicky. You're rank. Question 10, guys. What spice comes in 2 varieties and follows spear and pepper? So this spice comes in 2 varieties and follows spear and pepper. Spice. Do you know, this is a quick question, do you know what's in 5 spice? What are the 5 spices of 5 spice? Can producer Sarah research that for me? I feel like everyone's got 5 spices, they don't really know what the spice is.
Cinnamon, cloves, fennel, star anise, and Szechuan peppercorns.
Well, I knew it was mainly for Chinese cuisine, isn't it? Anyway, gang, let's recap round 2. So, question 6. Immersing food in vinegar to prolong its lifespan is known as what? Question 7. What is the official state fruit of New York? Question 8. Which country serves as the home of the largest farm in the world? Question 9. What popular alcoholic beverage is made from fermented rice, and question 10. This spice comes in 2 varieties and follows spear and pepper. And that's the end of round 2, guys. Hang on. Didn't the quarantine do it last week?
Yeah, I just randomly generated it.
Okie dokie. Well, the random generation is the random generation. Show me them again. Okay, cool. Right, so the first team. So we're now going to take a break after round 2. What do you reckon, Sarah? 10 or 15 minutes?
10.
10 minutes. The first team taking part in higher or lower for this break is the quarantine. So can the hang on, how many are there more than one quarantine, Sarah?
I think so.
Can the quarantine please get in contact with me on social media, on whatever instant messaging service that social media provides, and then we'll play higher or lower for your team. Congratulations to you guys for being randomly chosen.
Only one quarantine. 2 quiz on your face though.
2 quiz on your face.
So one of them might want to change before the end.
But maybe they should think about having a more original team name. So guys, there are 2 quiz on your faces. So when you submit your quiz answers, you're going to need to put another word at the end of quiz on your face, you know, to distinguish it, or else you might get your glory stolen by the team. Right, who is on the quarantine and how are you getting in contact with me? Who's quarantined? Oh, there we go. And Thompson for quarantine, let's get going. Higher or lower. So, to remind people at home how to play higher or lower, basically there are 5 cards above me. I will turn over the first card. Let's just say for the sake of argument it is the 9 of spades. The team that are playing have to tell me if the next card along is higher or lower. If they guess right until the end, then they get an extra point for their team. So, Ange Thompson playing for the quarantine. Your first card is... Ooh, it's a 9 of clubs. Would you like to go higher or would you like to go lower? Maybe you can play along at home if you are that so inclined to play higher or lower. So, the quarantine higher or lower. What are they going for? I can see the typing bubble. They're going for lower. And Ange said, please, lower please. Thank you for the courtesy. Oh, man. Oh, you hate to see it out the bat. I'm so sorry, Ange, and the quarantine, unfortunately. That wasn't as an exciting high or low as we anticipated. But hey, it's a game of chance. It's a game of chance. You can't pick what comes out. Sorry, guys. Let's reload that up with some more big cards. Just check it out, reveal the... there we go. Lovely. Right, that has been reloaded for the end of round 4. And at the end of round 4, the team that will be playing are Bodgers Todger. So, at the end of round 4, Bodgers Todger, please be ready on a social media platform in order to play higher or lower. But shall we? You guys have sent me so many messages, so let's crack on and give you guys some shout outs. Right, let's see what's going on social media. Vicky Clayton, caption from Vicky Clayton is: when you finally meet up with your friends after lockdown but you aren't a hugger. Very good indeed. Thank you very much. Oh, sorry, I got a bit distracted there. Thanks, Vicky, that's a good start. It's a good start to the caption round. Mitch Legg, the one and only. His caption is: but Boris said 2 metres. I can tell you now, I was in Tesco earlier on, and that's about as close as some people were getting. It was getting on my nerves. And then he has sent in his first badly drawn song. Producer Sarah, are you ready to look at this one? I think I know what it is.
I know what it is already.
Oh, that's obviously It's Raining Men.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. That's a good one. That's a good start, Mitch. Thank you. Thank you very much. So that goes to team name Red Cross Waxers. Shall I make a note of these, Producer Sarah? No, you can do it. Red Cross Waxes automatically get a point for their submission. You're welcome for the shout out, my friend. Inkabel, let's see what you've got this week. Wow, what song is this one then, Inkabel?
Like a better hell.
Bam, Hell by Meatloaf. Thank you. That's good. I like that one. Inkabel, you need to tell us your team name. Guys, remember, I told you if you send a badly drawn song in, you need to tell us your team name so we know what teams have got the point for the submissions. So Inkabel, get back to me with that team name. Right. Holly Morgan, thank you for the shout out. What's the fake away this week? Is that a fake away or is that a takeaway? I don't know. Louis, is that a new one? Kiss. What's this?
A kiss from a rose.
Kiss from a rose. That's really well drawn.
Why a seal?
Because Kiss from a Rose is sang by Seal.
Is it?
Kabbalah Bears get the point for Inkabel's submission. I just need to trim that, I think. Excuse me a minute, everyone. This song's a bit upbeat, isn't it? It's a bit fast. Sorry, gang, I just need to quickly give this an old fiddle. Thanks, Louis. That's for the Dunchurch Massive. Oh, he's getting better at turning that off. Thanks, Louis. Love it. Claire Dool. Right, let's do it. What's she? Oh.
Free from desire.
I don't know, I read that as Desiree.
You okay?
Free from desire, man senses. Thanks, Claire. We don't. Again, you've not said your team name. I imagine you're the Wuhan Pirates. Guys, if you can send a picture in, please tell us your team name. Ben Hughes, what have you got for me? Caption. Oh, you got lewd language on here. Ben. Snoring swear words. Just I should budge them. And then what's this? We got a photo from Ben. What? Oh, just see. What am I looking at here? What is that? Star. Magnifying star. Star magnifying glass. Is that a magnifying glass? Starlight. Starlight. Is it Starlight by News? Maybe?
Oh.
No, I've not done well there. Sorry, Ben. Again, you've not told me. Guys, 10-7, what's your team name? Send me your badly drawn images with your team name. What the hell is this song? This song is called Anxious Nights. I'm not surprised. I was getting anxious just listening to it. Right, Emma from Johnson's Happy Home. Oh, thanks for the shout out, guys. Appreciate it. Curry and Caps quiz, perfect Saturday night. I'm glad. Carolyn Brown. What have we got? What's that one? Oh, it's a ghost in my house. That's one from my dad. That is. That's a soul song. You calling me a ghost? Cheeky. Yeah. That's one for the Flu Fighters, did you see it? Thanks, guys. Oh, I've got to make my way through these. Megan Singleton, what have you got for me? Thank you for the shout out on Instagram. Oh, that's great. Cotton Eye Joe. Oh, you guys smashed it last week with the images. Thank you for that. Cotton Eye Joe. And that obviously goes to from the Dirty Stoppins. Thanks, guys. That's great. Right. Bloody hell. Kate Beasley's been busy. What we got here? What do you think, producer Sarah?
either hot in here or
It's getting hot in here, so take off. That's gotta be it, right?
Or you don't have to take your clothes off.
It could be any. We've got another one. That's for sure. That's blurred lines. Oh, sorry guys, bit of a technical difficulty there. But that's the end of that break. I will get back to finishing Kate's. That was. You get back up. You can leave your hat on. That's good. Sorry for the technical difficulty, guys. Sometimes it happens, I'm afraid. There we go. Right, should we get started with round two? Round three. Round three. Round three is the acronyms round. So, it's going a bit weird, producer Sarah. Having difficulty with this. Technical difficulties keep going. Okay, we're back. Just to see. Yeah, sorted. Sorry guys, we're having a few technical difficulties. But let's get cracking. Question 11 of round 3. When replying to an invitation, the term RSVP is based on the words from what language? So, question 11, when replying to an invitation, the term RSVP is based on the words in what language? Do you know this one, producer? Oh no, you've got the answers in front of you, so you would know, wouldn't you? Cool. What's up?
I was laughing at the feed.
Oh, there's something going on the feed. What are they saying? They're being mean. We'll get to all the messages and captions they've been sent, guys. We'll get around to them. There's too much going on. I have to read question 12. GPS technology for navigation stands for what positioning systems? So, GPS technology for navigation stands for what positioning systems? So what does the G stand for in GPS? You can leave your hat on, nice one. Who was it who sang Cotton Eye Joe? Oh yeah. It wasn't Billy Ray Cyrus, was it?
No.
Who sang Cotton Eye Joe?
Rednecks.
Rednecks. Billy Ray Cyrus. Hacked by North Korea, maybe. Rednecks. Lead singer was Billy, wasn't it? Yeah. So did Billy Ray Cyrus? No. Oh, I got tricked into it again. Billy Ray sang Cotton Eye Joe. I don't know my country music. I don't like country music.
You probably do a cover at some point.
Well, yeah, I think he is a country singer. Question 13, guys. What does MRI stand for? So you'd get one in a hospital. What does MRI stand for? Question 13.
I've had one.
I need all 3 words correct for the point. Have you had an MRI?
On my knee.
On your knee? Well, an MRI is full body, isn't it? Is it not? I thought, because you get in the cocoon, don't you?
Yeah, but they can just put part of you.
Oh, okay. Didn't know that.
Take all my ears out.
Well, yeah, you had to take all your ears out. You'd have no bloody ears left.
Your head doesn't go in, I don't think it matters.
I've never had an MRI, or touch wood. I've never had an MRI.
I wish I'd seen it though. I wish I'd seen
The actual image.
Yeah.
I'd be quite gnarly to see your own knee, wouldn't it? Did you break your knee?
No. Cartilage. Tottenham.
Producer Sarah and I just having a normal conversation. Question 14. In banking, ATM stands for what? In banking, ATM stands for what? Something you're going to get your money out of. Who uses cash these days, though? Well, obviously, at the minute, shouldn't really use cash, should you? Because
the local ice cream man does.
the local ice cream man. Don't get me started on the local ice cream man. I just want to turn that to me one more time and I'll get rid of that error message. Okay. Oh, he's gone.
No.
Turn it to me again. Sorry, guys. Just sorting something out. There it is. Turn it back.
Oh.
Alright, it's sorted.
I turned it back because it was sorted. I'm going to click off it.
Okay. Crikey. All over the place, this feed is. All over the place. Sorry, guys. Question 15. When you suffer from FOMO, you have a fear of what? When you suffer from FOMO, F-O-M-O, you have a fear of what? Well, I'll tell you what, you get no FOMO now, would you? There's nothing. Oh, God. But I nearly gave the answer away, eh? Oh, man. 3 punk IPAs down today, guys. 3 punk IPAs down. I'm getting loads of messages through. I will get round to looking at them, don't worry. So let's recap round 3, guys, the acronyms round. So question 11, when you reply to an invitation, the term RSVP is based on words from which language? Question 12, GPS technology for navigation stands for what positioning systems? So we're looking for the G, excuse me, the G in GPS. Question 13, what does MRI stand for? Question 14, in banking, what does ATM stand for? And question 15, if you suffer from FOMO, that's F-O-M-O, you have a fear of what? And that's round 3, guys. How's everyone doing? Can we have a round on injuries Sarah has sustained over the course of her life? Do you reckon you could fill around with that many questions for Sarah?
No.
We can throw some of Caldwell's injuries to pad it out. I haven't had many injuries. Not breaks, anyway. I don't have many fractures and stuff like that, broken bones.
I'm going to write something to you because you can't say it on the feed.
Because what?
I'm going to write something to you because you can't say it on the feed.
Oh, I know what he's getting at.
Yeah. Excuse me, Nathan. I've caused no injuries.
Because you're a brawler, aren't you?
Yeah, I love my fighting.
Brawler. She knows Kabuto. Right, guys. Let's just get cracking with round 4. Right, round 4 is the senses round. So everything to do with your senses. Is it a stupid round? Maybe. I don't care. I've written it. This round is about senses. So, question 16. The olfactory system is used by your body for which of the senses? So the olfactory system, O-L-F-A-C-T-O-R-Y, is used by the body for which of the senses? Predominantly which sense? Olfactory. You've got to innovate, you know. You know when you're writing a quiz, you've got to innovate. You've got to think outside the box.
There is no box.
There is no box. I destroyed it. I burnt it to the ground. Olfactory. Question 17. Roughly how many colours can the human eyes see? Is it A, 1 million, B, 10 million, or C, 100 million? So roughly how many colours can the human eyes see? Is it A, 1 million, B, 10 million, or C, 100 million? If you asked me to name 100 colours, I would struggle. If you asked me to name 50 colours, I would struggle.
I can name the primary colours.
You can name the primary colours. What are the primary colours?
Red, yellow and blue.
RGB. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, red,
No,
yellow,
not
and blue.
green.
No,
RGB's green, blue. No.
it is. You know why? Because I did a quiz at work and I said that green was a primary colour and I got told off.
That's because it's not. What makes green?
Yellow and blue.
Correct. What makes it the secondary colour?
What is your favourite colour, producer Sarah?
I don't have one.
You don't have a few. Right, so do you know when people, when you say, oh, what's your favourite colour? And they go, oh, I'm not a child, I've not got one. I'm like, what? So if you were given every colour, if you were presented with a group of cars, all different colours, and you were told to pick one, you would just say,
Yeah, but
oh, I'd take the pink one, shall I? Over the black one, or
I'd be able
orange
to pick one from a lineup, but if you ask, like, I don't have a favourite colour.
No, I'm not saying you, but I'm just saying some people get very ratty about it. They go, I'm not a child. I'm like, I've got a favourite colour. My favourite colour is blue, and I'll crack on with the quiz because I'm probably boring everyone. Question 18. What condition is often characterised by the hearing of high-pitched noises that aren't caused by an external source? Question 18. What condition is often characterised by hearing high-pitched noises that aren't caused by an external source? Yeah, blue. I love a good blue. You know I love a good blue. Like a light, like a... You know what my favourite shade of blue is, don't you? You've seen it. Because when I do design work, I always use shade of blue.
It's on that punk IPA can you had.
It is. That's my favourite shade of blue. Right there. Top bit. Periwinkle, I think it is. Spell here, please.
Already did it.
Right, olfactory.
Yes.
Why did I deserve to get ripped for thinking that Billy Ray Cyrus sang Cotton Eye Joe? How many people would actually know who
No,
sang?
I'm thinking the green was a primary colour.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, Claire was in that quiz. I got ripped for it. Well, I did, yeah. Do you know?
You do get told that in primary school.
Well, whose team are you on?
No one's.
Yeah, that's right. Producer, you're going to need to paste this in the chat actually. So adousia is the name for the loss of which sense? Producer Sarah's going to put the spelling in the live stream chat. Adousia is the name of the loss of which sense?
Sarah has to be able to spell it first.
It's Ageusia.
Damn it.
Adousia. What's your preference for colour then?
Maroon, I guess.
Maroon? You like a nice red?
That's what I
Deep
wear.
red. Isn't maroon's red, right? Yeah.
That's what I wear.
I had a thing for red items of clothing. Well, a couple of years ago, I used to have a lot of red jumpers. Gryffindor red, isn't it? Joe Jack Pottermore website told me that I was a Slytherin.
I'm a Slytherin.
We are, but I think we both look a bit Slytherin, don't we? I definitely look very Slytherin.
I don't mind being a Slytherin.
Yeah. Post book 8.
Hey, my
It's alright to be a
patroness.
Slytherin after the book's end.
My
isn't it?
patroness is a basset hound, though.
My Patronus was a polar bear. That's quite cool, I thought. Sorry. Sarah and I said that we would talk more during the quiz so that there wasn't so much silence, and now we've just ended up having long conversations. Question 20, guys. Which sense is the first to be developed just 3 weeks after conception in the womb? So question 20, which sense is the first to be developed in babies in the womb just 3 weeks after conception? So the good thing about the senses round, that if you're asked to name a sense and you don't know the answer, you've got a 20% chance of guessing it.
This is true.
Of course, you need to know all your senses. And you'd think that would be general knowledge, but sometimes it doesn't work out that way.
Sometimes people don't know general knowledge.
General knowledge?
Like the colour green.
Oh, alright! I know what the colour green is. I thought RGB is the pixel colours, right? To make however many colours you need, right? I just assumed that works off, that little Venn diagram where they've got red, green, and yellow, and it crosses over and makes all the different colours. I just thought that they would base the RGB pixel on the primary colours, right?
I think it's a very common mistake, actually.
Well, I'm done defending myself. Right, guys, let's recap. Round 4, which is senses. So, question 16. Olfactory system is used by the body for which of the senses? Question 17. Roughly how many colours can the human eyes see? Is it A, 1 million, B, 10 million, or C, 100 million? Question 18. What condition is often characterised by the hearing of a high-pitched noise that aren't caused by an external source? Question 19. Adousia is the name of the loss of which sense? And question 20. Which sense is the first to be developed in the womb just 3 weeks after conception? And that's in round 4. Sorry, not round 3, round 4.
Yes.
Yeah, what was round 3?
Acronyms.
Acronyms, yeah, you're right. Sorry, that's it, round 4, guys. And now we need a short break. So, Bodgers Todger need to get on social media in order to play higher or lower. I need to go wee, so whiz out, dump out, and charge up your glasses. I'll be back in about a minute after I've done a wee. Bodgers Todger, you need to get on social medias for me, please. And then I'll do some shout outs to you guys, because I know they've been piling up while we've been doing the quiz. Ooh. Right, Bodger's Todger. Which team do you know what our team is? I'll come back to Kate's message. Who's Bodger's Todger? Nathan sent a message. Oh, I'm not too sure. Where's Bodger's Todger? She's so. Do you know where they are?
I don't know, they sent you a direct message?
Maybe on Facebook. Can't find you, Bodger's Todger. Or maybe they're. Ideally, Instagram or Twitter, guys. Maybe it's on the old chat. Oh, it's Maury. Sorry, Maury. Sorry, I've not looked at my WhatsApp yet. All right, Maury, let's go. Let's play higher or lower. Right, Maury, your first card is... Oh, it's another 9. It's a 9 of diamonds. What do you want to do, Maury? Higher or lower? Sorry, mate, I know you WhatsApped me. I'll get around to WhatsApp in a sec. Higher or lower, Maury? Lower. Oh, it's an ace. Aces are low. Aces are low. Well done, Maury, getting there. Higher or lower, Maury? Aces are low. Oh boy. What's he going to go for? Aces are low. Well, you've got to go higher, haven't you? Ah, it's a 4. The 4 of clubs. What would you like to do, Maury? Ooh, got halfway. Higher or lower? Higher or lower? Oh, I'm going to have to get whisk after this just soon. Higher again. Oh, man. Did they lose at 4? Did they lose on the same? Yeah, same lose. Right, you got so close, Maury. I'm so sorry. 4, same as a dud. Sorry, my man. The game is the game. Oh man, people have not done well with higher or lower this week, have they? Right, let's recharge those. Sorry, Maury. Sorry, Bodger's Todger. Right, once this is reloaded, let's get on with reading out some captions and seeing some badly drawn photos. Let's crack out! Sorry, Maury. Deep. It is what it is, the game's the game. See this one, it's only making me laugh.
Same.
Oh dear. Is my screen? Oh yeah, screen must be on.
Yeah.
Right. So, after losing in higher or lower, Maury has sent us his photo submission. Oh, it's gone off again. Oh dear, that's out of that for you, see? That's it. Apologies, everyone. Well, it's going to be Smash Mouth All Star, hasn't it? Great, thanks, Maury. That's Bodger's Todger for the for a point there. I'm just on WhatsApp actually. Caption from Stevenson family.
Well, that would tickle you.
The caption from the Stevenson family is "Un, deux, trois, cat."
That's the favourite.
Un, deux, trois, cat. Oh, Neil, you smashed that one. Thanks, man. Thanks, guys. Oh, Maury. Oh, I got that one. Sorry, I've seen that one. Right, co-videos, what have you got for me? No, that's Thriller, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, man. Come on, guys. Bloody screen. It's awful. Thanks, Dad. COVIDiots, extra point there, producer Sarah. Oh, caption from the COVIDiots as well. Waking up after a heavy night out and realising you're not alone. It's a mad night if you wake up in that kind of situation. There's a joke to be made there. Right. Rooted to the sofa. What's this for a photo? Badly drawn song. What is that?
I think it's a disco ball.
Saturday Night Fever?
Night fever?
Night Fever? No idea. Oh, guys, come on. Dad, even Dad doesn't know that one. What's that one?
Bills.
Bills. No.
No.
That's money.
Money.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Right. Twitter. I've got plenty going on here. Right, Mike Webb from the Pom des Serenis. What's this one? Oh, just Sarah.
Okay, no, it's actually Dad this time.
Bugger! Turn the screen to me, please. No, we're off. Sorry guys, you have to give me 1 sec. Now the camera's... Oh no, we're good. Sorry guys. Oh man, we're all over the place. I think that's good, producer. Right. Why has the music come off?
Oh, you nearly did a swear.
Did I nearly do a swear?
You nearly did a swear, and then you realised it was fixed and didn't.
Where's the music gone? Oh, man. Oh guys, deliver me from this. Why is that one stopped working? I'm not listening on Cap, you silly sod. There we go. Right, sorry. What song is this, Sarah?
Go west, don't we?
Go West.
I guess.
Oh, I like it. That's Pom des Serenis for a point. That is Go West, I think. Right, the one from Bruce. I'm so sorry, guys. There's something temperamental going on. We'll keep going. We'll soldier on because we're consummate professionals. What's that one for you, Sarah? Sitting on the dock of the bay? Oh, but no, I've got no idea.
Apparently it wasn't Go West either.
What was it?
I don't know.
Oh wow, it's not my job to sit here. What's this one? Oh, I fucking know what this one is.
Wonderwall.
It's Wonderwall. Wow.
Wow.
Where's my noise?
West End Girls.
Oh, I see. Very good indeed. Very good indeed. Oh, future Sarah, the camera is not enjoying this. I don't know what's gone wrong. Right, let's keep going. Jackie Farmer from the Flu Fighters.
Green light.
Green Light. Who's that by? Never heard that.
You have. I do my makeup in somebody else's car.
Oh yeah, my lord. Yeah, I know Green Light. Caption also from Jackie Farmer. Hear no evil. Hear no evil. See no evil. Speak no evil. Love it. Caption from the COVIDiots, I think. Not COVIDiots, sorry. From whoever the Morgan family are. Caption: 25-year-old me moved back in with my family for lockdown, annoying my mum. Oh, that's nice. Here's one from Mark from that team. That's got to be No Scrub by No Scrubs by TLC. That's great, Mark. And then this is another one from that team. Why Do You Only Call Me When You're High by the Arctic Monkeys. Great, it's a great song, that. Oh, right, I'm going to get through all these messages before we start the next part of the quiz.
Time is smiling.
See that team name there? Yep.
Didn't know what it was there.
I know. Caption from the Cabal of Bears. You two are how old? Naughty, don't like it. Right, Vicky Clayton, what you got for me?
Yeah.
This one, producer Sarah liked.
Yeah,
I Am the Walrus, yeah.
It's a great walrus.
Kate Beasley, I did promise her. So the Bees Hive needs some points. God, how many have you guys sent? That one's going to be Candle in the Wind. Very good. Oh, you guys are really taking that one. The clue is the hat. Cry Me a River. Have you guys got enough paper in the house for this? What is that one?
September by Earth, Wind & Fire.
September by Earth, Wind & Fire. That's
not
great.
why September is there.
Hang on. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August.
That's October.
October by Earth, Wind & Fire. The effort was there, and I liked it. What's that one? Men Trash Babies? Garbage Babies? I've got no idea. You guys have said so many and they can't all be winners. Team name is Bees Hive. Alright, beautiful. Mitch, what have you got for me? That's going to be money, money, money again, yeah? Captioned by Mitch. Pussy galore. Terrible. Terrible. Filthy minds. Stop sending me them, Kate! You're sending me so many! Yeah, I need to go with the quiz. Caption. I hope I don't have morning breath from Megan Singleton. Thanks, Megan. Dirty Stoppins. Guys have already got a point, I think. That was Teenage Dirtbag. Can't get it back up now. The one before was Teenage Dirtbag.
What did the baby have to do with it?
Yeah, why?
Oh, Teenage Dirtbag Baby. Yeah.
Teenage Dirtbag Baby. Okay, sorry, Kay, that was a good one. That just went right over our heads. Right, just quickly on WhatsApp. Right, well, the Stevenson family. I can't put that on the stream. That's a very naughty. Is that a naughty photo? I don't know.
What's that meant to be?
Well, I'm not putting that one on. One, 'cause I don't know what it is, and two, it's too lewd. We were in a PG-13 quiz, everyone. Right. Ring of Fire. No. No, Neil.
Also,
no, Neil. We
yes.
don't run that kind of establishment.
There was a perfectly normal way to draw that song.
I know. Terrible. Right, guys. Round 5 is the final round of the quiz. Sorry, round 5 is the final question round of the quiz. Round 6 is a bit different, and I'll get to that after round 5. Right, so round 5 is the boozer round. We all have missed the boozer. We want to go to the pub, we want to go to the bars, we want to go get a drink, but we can't. So let's just reminisce about the drinks we can get in the boozer. So all things alcohol. Right, question 21 of round 5. Which brewing company was founded in 2007 by James Watts and Martin Dickey in Fraserburgh, Scotland? So which brewing company was founded in 2007 by James Watt and Martin Dickey in Fraserburgh, Scotland? Oh, I'm going to get a whiskey going.
You sure you want a whiskey?
I just want one. I don't just sit. Of course, this is the Project XX that Glenn Fiddick kindly donated to the quiz a couple of weeks ago, a couple of months ago now. Week 4, I think we got William Grant and Son to send us. William Grant and Son nicely sent us some whiskies.
See, someone sent us some nice flavoured ciders.
If anyone knows a company that make flavoured ciders, that they can send that to sponsor the quiz for a week, so producer Sarah's got something to drink. Right, question 22, guys. A grasshopper cocktail gets its colour from which alcoholic beverage? So, a grasshopper cocktail gets its colour from which alcoholic beverage? That is a grasshopper.
Don't have too much of that. You need your wits about you.
I do need my wits about me, yeah. Well, there you go. That might factor into people's responses for... Producer Sarah says, careful with the whiskey because I need my wits about me for round 6. Bit of a clue there.
It's 10 minutes of us playing catch.
We're gonna go go-karting. Question 23. What kind of whiskey is traditionally used in an old-fashioned? I'm talking about the first documented use of an old-fashioned in Kentucky, USA. So what kind of whiskey is traditionally used in an old-fashioned? I like a different kind of... No, I'll stop. I'm going to stop there. So question 23. What kind of whiskey is traditionally used in an old-fashioned? Of course, OG quizzes will know I love an old-fashioned cocktail. In fact, our resident mixologist, Maury, made us our own quiz cocktail. Unfortunately, my syrup has been used now.
Is it?
Yeah, used it all.
Well, it was in the cupboard.
And I've left my Angostura bitters at home.
And we've got no orange.
What's your favourite cocktail?
English Country Garden or whatever they call
English
it.
Country Garden. That's similar to a bramble, isn't it?
It's elderflower and gin.
Elderflower and gin. You can buy you've had elderflower gin then before, haven't you?
Yeah, where's it?
So elderflower gin and then tonic.
And something else.
Okay, guys. Question 24. What is a Cuba Libre more commonly known as? So what is a Cuba Libre more commonly known as? Rasberg. Has my picture... Did Bruce tell us what his picture was?
Yeah. Oh, the chair one, no.
Bruce, what was your cheer photo? Voice up or Whiskey Jack. Thanks, Kate. West End Girls. Yeah, we got that one, didn't we? In the end.
Only because I read the feed.
Say No More says, Maury says, say no more, producer Sarah, there's a personalised cocktail in the pipeline. But producer Sarah.
Yay!
Like that. Alright guys, question 25 of round 5, and the last physical question of the round, technically, of the quiz. In what European country was the oldest unopened bottle of wine found? Was it A, Italy, B, Germany, or C, Spain? So question 25, in what European country was the oldest known unopened bottle of wine found? A, Italy, B, Germany, or C, Spain? I'm led to believe that that bottle of wine is still unopened to this day. I mean, that's worth a few nick now, isn't it?
We're in a museum.
Is it?
Oh.
What's the point?
Because it's old. And
So
that's how old things go.
some rich idiot with more money than sense will pay like a couple of mil to buy that and drink it. I bet it tastes rank.
Wine tastes rank.
I'm not going to tell you how old it is, just in case I give any clue as to where it's from. Do you know, I quite like this
Project 20.
Project XX. What was the cure? But it was candy floss and pomegranate
Yeah,
infused whiskey. It's nice when you let it sit on the tongue for a bit. Right guys, let's recap round 5, which was the boozer round. So question 21, which brewing company was founded in 2007 by James Watt and Martin Dickey in Fraserburgh, Scotland? Question 22, a grasshopper gets its colour from which alcoholic beverage? Question 23, what kind of whiskey is traditionally used in an old-fashioned? Question 24, what is a Cuba Libre more commonly known as? Question 25, in what European country was the oldest known unopened bottle of wine found? Was it A, Italy, B, Germany, or C, Spain? And that's the end of round 5, and that's the end of the questions for the quiz, guys. Right, so last week producer Sarah and I said that we needed to change the quiz up a bit, didn't we? Because we put a lot of work into the quiz, and it was starting to be, it's taking a lot of time, wasn't it? And we wanted to start enjoying the quiz more, didn't we, producer Sarah? So round 6 is a bit different. Round 6 is the bet on me round. So in round 6, it's essentially Cap versus Saz. So producer Sarah and I will be facing head to head in a challenge, and for points you guys are going to bet who wins. So for round 6 you need to make a prediction as to who you think will win in a challenge between me and producer Sarah, and you are going to, and then you are given 5 points to bet with. So you're going to put, for your answer for round 6, you're going to put one of our names and then a number between 1 and 5. If you put, say you put Cap, and for 5 points, if I win the versus round, your team will get all of those 5 points for your mark. So you'll get 5 points for round 6, but if you bet on me and put 5 points and producer Sarah wins, then you have to take 5 points off your score. Right, so you can bet between 1 and 5 points on either me or producer Sarah to win in our versus challenge. And whatever number of points you bet, if you guess the winner right, you get that many points for your team. If you get your prediction wrong, your team loses that many points. So maybe you should think about doing this tactically. If your team has had a shocker during this quiz. Maybe you just think, I'll go all in. I'll bet 5 on producer Sarah, and if producer Sarah wins, then your team get 5 points, and then you've lost nothing. But maybe you've done quite well in the quiz, and you think, oh, we don't want to lose too many points, so you just bet 1 point or 2 points on me. There you go. That is the risk you take. So you're betting 1 to 5 points on either producer Sarah or me to win a certain challenge. And this week, the challenge is quick fire questions. So producer Sarah and I will each have 30 seconds to answer as many general knowledge questions as we can, read out by the other person, a bit like the start of the chase. And the person with the most right answers wins, and whoever bets on the right person gets however many points they won. So, for round 6, you're going to just put in the answer on your survey, you're going to put either Cap or Saz, and then you're going to bet that many points. Remember, if you bet on the wrong person, the number of points you bet will get taken away, and if you guess right, then you get that number of points for your team. Is that clear? I hope so.
How long have I got to submit?
Amazing graphics. Thanks, Claire. So, in the Cap versus Sarah round, we've got... So, are they going to submit their answers before or after? Oh,
they have to do it before.
So, right, before we start round 6, before me, producer Sarah and I go head to head, you've got to submit your answers to the quiz. So send us your quiz link survey. Yeah, you go and sit down and make sure they're sorted. So once everyone has submitted their quiz answers, remember for round 6, you're going to bet on either me or producer Sarah for up to 5 points. You need to submit your answers to the quiz now on the link you were sent at the start. So I'll put the link back up for you guys in case you missed it. So make sure you submit your answers to the 25 questions of the quiz, and that you put in which person you're betting on for round 6 and how many points you are going to bet for. So we'll give you, well, it's past now, we'll give you 5 minutes.
Tell you what, do higher or lower.
Oh yeah, we can do higher or lower. What team is it, Sarah? Hull Legs. So the Hull Legs, can you get in touch for higher or lower? And then once we finish higher or lower, you'll need to submit we will close the submission of your answers for the quiz. So Hull Legs, get in touch for higher or lower. That'll be Mitchell Legg, I think. We'll probably get in contact for that one. Right, Hull Legs need to get in touch for higher or lower. Come on, Hull Legs, get in touch. Higher or lower, or else we'll give it away. Quickly, while we're here, Jim Caldwell sent in a badly drawn. Heard it through the I heard it through the grapevine. That's good. I like that one. Right, Hull Legs, come on, get in touch. Let's go. Let's go. Who from the Hull Legs are? Who's going to do higher or lower? Let's go. Come on. Is he? Yeah. That's you, Mitch. Ready to go? I think that's him. Oh, that was my cheer. That wasn't me pumping. That was me pumping. Sorry, producer Sarah. That was a little silent one. What's going on there?
I have to sit there a second.
Sorry, dissipated.
No, it's not Mitch.
Alright, well, we're looking for the whoever the Hull Legs are. HULLLEGGES. No one's getting in contact, producer Sarah.
Was you doing it what?
Just give me a sec, let me check Facebook. Getting now through.
Been passed over.
One from Dean Field there. Kung Fu Fighting.
Passing over.
They've not got in touch. Let me just check Twitter. Sorry, I'm reading a message I shouldn't. Who? The Whole Legs? Is that what the team name was?
I've not seen that else, but I've put it through again, so.
Right, what's the new team?
Pomdatorini.
Right, Pomdatarini. I'm sorry, but whoever the Whole Legs were, you've lost your spot. So Pomdatarini, I'm going to get on Twitter and you guys can play for an extra point for your team. Who is it, Bruce or Mike? Guys, make sure you're submitting your answers to the rounds while you're doing this. Right, Bruce, you're ready to go. Right, Bruce, your first card is the Ten of Hearts, higher or lower? What would you like to do, higher or lower? Lower.
Oh, he's killing me.
I'm so sorry, Bruce. It's the Queen of Diamonds. Right, so no one this week has won a point on higher or lower. Sorry to the Pomdatarini. That's just a look at the draw. You guys now have 2 minutes to submit your answers for the quiz, including your predictions for round 6, which is Cap versus Saz. Get the boosters seat ready. How are we making a note of got some paper for it to...
I got some paper.
And have you got your phone so that we can read the questions?
Right there, dear.
Who are you guys betting on?
I'm nervous.
Are you nervous?
I'm nervous.
Well, if we get none, we'll have to go to a tiebreaker, won't we? This could be a flop, couldn't it? It could be a flop. We'll get at least one. Right, you got 1 more minute left, guys, to submit. How many teams do you say?
18. I think that might be all.
How many teams put in for higher or lower?
18.
Just while I'm here, shall I just quickly have a look at... there were some that I missed, actually. This one from Nathan Mayfield. Sweets, free sweets,
Sweet Freedom?
Sweet Freedom, Sweet Home Alabama.
I don't know.
No idea, Nathan. Sorry, mate. Anyway, Dr. Gloom gets a point there, if you see. I'm going to jot that one down. I've got through most of them. What's this one? From Vicky Clayton. Hey Jude. Classic.
All the Beatles songs from Vicky.
Right. Close it, please, Sarah.
Right. Close.
So if you guys want to play along at home, maybe in your teams you can nominate 2 people or just play along. General knowledge, quick fire questions for producer Sarah and I, as many as we can get in 20 seconds.
I'm so nervous.
No, 30 seconds. As many as we can get in 30 seconds, but a maximum of 20 questions, right?
We're not going to get through 20 questions though, are we?
Right. So I've got a timer ready to go on the screen.
Are you going first?
Here we go. Should we flip a coin? Have you got a coin?
No. You can just go first.
Okay, I'll go first. Right.
Because I've seen the first question. So.
Right, are we ready?
Come in.
Right. 30 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1, go.
Who played barmaid Michelle Connor in the UK TV soap Coronation Street?
Pass.
I'm going to skip that one. In warfare, what does ICBM stand for?
Ballistic missile. It's intercontinental ballistic missile.
Correct.
Ding! Yes.
Vanilla Twilight is the second single released by which act?
Blur.
No.
That's it. Oh my god.
Oh, that's fast. You got one.
I got one right.
You're
What did I
one.
pass on? What did I pass on?
So the barmaid who played, the person who played Michelle Connor in Coronation Street was Kim Marsh.
Oh, I knew that.
Vanilla Twilight was Owl City.
Owl City.
Yeah. You're gonna have to refresh that.
Shoot.
Maybe 30
Oh,
seconds was a
boy.
bad idea. Maybe we should have a minute.
So producer Sarah's got 1 point to beat.
I might not do it, guys.
Look at the camera when you talk to him. Welcome to my world.
Why do you think the camera's there? That's why.
It's not. Well, that's where the timer will be. Right, I got type in 20, right?
Yeah. And then you got show answers. Technology, eh?
Yeah, love it. We live in the modern world. Rest in peace if you backed Cordwell.
Or me, to be honest. You've not seen me go yet.
Right, are you ready?
Yeah.
30 seconds on the clock. 1 to beat. Producer Sarah. The Culin Hills are in which Scottish island?
I don't know. Pass.
An orange pippin is a type of which fruit? Orange, apple, banana or pear?
The pear?
No. Complete the name of a famous 1950s charting band. The 5 men, locks, keys or guys?
Guys?
No.
I don't know.
In Greek mythology, Diomedes is the owner of which man-eating animals? I'll start it, so I'll finish. So in Greek mythology, Diomedes is the owner of which man-eating animals?
I don't know. These are really hard. Right.
Oh, that was...
It's just terrible.
Well, guys, that was a great round. How tense was that?
Horrible. We should
Right,
have had a minute also.
Question 1. The
I never claimed to be smart,
Hills
guys.
are in which Scottish island? It was Skye. Question 2. An orange pippin is a type of which fruit? It is an apple.
I knew it wasn't an orange, if that helps.
Complete the name of the famous 1950s charting band, The 5. It was Keys.
I nearly said that.
Question 4. In Greek mythology, Diomedes is the owner of which man-eating animals? Horses.
What? Horses?
Well, in Greek mythology, horses must have been man-eating.
Those famous Greek mythological
Well, there it is.
creatures.
There it is, guys. Yeah. Rest in peace, Maury. Oh, bad news to anyone who bet on me. Well, I've won. So the winner is... Oh, I need a sound, don't I? I need a sound. Is me.
Sorry, guys.
Alright, so you can go back
Going back
to
to the corner where I belong.
So the correct answer to round 6 is Cap. It's me. If you bet on me, you get that many points back to your team. However, if you bet on producer Sarah, then you lose that many points from your score when we've gone through the answers, and we will now go through the answers. That was the rounds. Oh, I enjoyed that though. We did awful, didn't we?
I never claimed to know general knowledge. You know that I'm very bad at it.
What question did I get right? Intercontinental ballistic missiles. That's A-level history for you there, guys. Kids, pay attention in school. Alright, gang. So let's get cracking with the answers. What are these questions, guys, so tough?
They were solid.
This is a great round. We just dumped 5 points. Should have bet on me, Bruce. You mentored me. You should have bet on me.
Well, they clearly think I'm smart.
Team Cap. Yeah, Team Cap. Oh, yeah, I love it. Team Cap, Team Saz. Right, so I'm presuming that you guys want to keep doing the Cap versus Saz round every week.
Can we not do general knowledge
Next week we'll do something different. We won't do general knowledge. All right, Team Cap for the win.
Woo.
Use the hashtag Team Cap if you did bet on me and you won it. Right, let's go on with the answers, guys. So round 1 was the logos round. So what's up?
I was going to say best caption and picture, but we do answers first, right?
Yeah. We'll do best caption and picture at the end. Yeah. Right. So the question. So round 1 was logos, guys. So question 1, that is the logo for Pepsi. Question 2, that is the logo for Fruit of the Loom. Fruit of the Loom, Loom. That is, of course, the Google logo. Basically, guys, I'll take anything that you put Google in, whether you put Google Maps or whatever. If your answer contains Google, you'll get the mark for 3. Question 4, that is the Linux logo for the Linux operating systems. Producer Sarah thought it was the logo for Club Penguin. It's not. And it's not a platypus, Karen. It's a penguin. And question 5 is Quicksilver. So Pepsi, Fruit of the Loom, Google, Linux, Quicksilver. Beautiful. Can you just keep an eye on the chat form, Producer Sarah, in case you see anything?
I am.
Of course, you're a producer. That's what you do. Question 6. Immersing food in vinegar to prolong its lifespan is known as what? Of course, it is pickling. I hate pickling, I hate vinegar. It's rank. Question 7. What is the official state fruit of New York? Guys, if you didn't know this, just crikey, just have a guess. It's apple. It's the big apple. Of course, it's the fruit of New York. It's an apple. Apple is the answer to question 7. Question 8. Which country serves as the home of the largest farm in the world? It's China. China. So, as can likely be concluded from reading its name, the Mudanjiang City Mega Farm is located in China and takes up to almost 23 million acres. The biggest farm in the world, 23 million acres in Mudanjiang City, China. Question 9, guys. What popular alcoholic beverage is made from fermented rice, often drank in Japan? It is sake. Sake. It's spelled S-A-K-E, but if we can see that you put sake, then you get the answer. And question 10, this spice comes in 2 varieties and follows spear and pepper. It is mint. Spearmint and peppermint. So it's mint, guys. That is the spice for question 10. Everything all right? Yeah. Right, round 3, guys, was the acronyms round. So when replying to an invitation, the term RSVP is based on words in what language? It's French. It's French. I think it's Respondez-vous s'il vous plaît. That's RSVP. So it's French, guys. Respondez-vous s'il vous plaît. Question 12. The G in GPS stands for global. It is global positioning system. Question 13. What does MRI stand for? It is magnetic resonance imaging. That's a hard one, guys, for those of you that aren't familiar, but you know, they can't all be easy. So MRI stands for magnetic resonance imaging. Question 14, in banking, ATM stands for what? It is automated telling machine. So automated telling machine. Question 15, when you suffer from FOMO, you have fear of missing out. FOMO. It's quite a colloquial saying these days. So if you don't know what FOMO means, then you should have FOMO about knowing what FOMO means, because you've missed out on knowing what FOMO means.
I get really bad FOMO.
You get bad FOMO? Mm-hmm. People get FOMO at events that I'm at, because you don't want to miss out on an event that CapCaud's at.
Can they have automated teller machine?
Yeah, you can have, we'll give you teller machine. Question 16. Olfactory system is used by the body for which of the senses? It is smell. I won't give you taste. There can be no smell without olfactory system? Yeah, you can, Ange. You can, Ange. Question 17. Roughly how many colours can the human eye see? It is B, 10 million. So B, 10 million. The human eyes can see 10 million colours.
That's like shades though, innit?
Well, yeah, it's not 10 million unique colours.
Well, depends what unique is.
I suppose. Well, do you know mantis shrimp?
Yeah.
Deep sea crustaceans. They can see like colours that we can't see. They're visual systems, for want of a better word. They can see colours that we can't see, and they can see infrared as well.
We can only see visual colours, whereas they can see in like other animals can see in like infrared and stuff, can't they? So.
Question 18. What condition is often characterised by the hearing of high-pitched noises that aren't caused by external sources? It is tinnitus. I often think I've got a bit of tinnitus.
Yeah, I was going to say, you always think you've got tinnitus.
Tinnitus. Question 19. Adousia is the name for the loss of which sense? It is taste. You suffer from adousia. It is the name of the loss of taste. Taste. If you put smell, that's wrong. The loss of smell is anosmia. That's right, isn't it, Sarah?
Yes.
Anosmia. So question 19 was taste. Question 20. Which sense is first to be developed in the womb 3 weeks after conception? It is touch. It's touch, guys. Those fetuses can feel this sense of touch after 3 weeks.
Disturbing.
Right, round 5 is the boozer. Question 21. Which brewing company was founded in 2007 by James Watts and Martin Dickey in Fraserburgh, Scotland? Fraserburgh, Scotland it was. Brewdog. Brewdog is the answer to question 21. Question 22. A grasshopper cocktail gets its colour from which alcoholic beverage? It is creme de menthe. Creme de menthe. Any variation, you don't have to know how to spell it, but if you put creme de menthe, then you get the answer for question 22. Question 23. What kind of whiskey is traditionally used in an old-fashioned? There are 2 possible answers here. I'll accept either bourbon whiskey or rye whiskey. If you put bourbon or rye or both, you got the mark for that one. Question 24. What is a Cuba Libre more commonly known as? Well, I'll probably get some pushback on this one, but it's more commonly known as a rum and coke. Cuba Libre is a rum and coke. And question 25. In what European country was the oldest known unopened bottle of wine found? It was, the bottle of wine was called Roma wine. It is 1,650 years old. It was found in a formerly Roman tomb in modern day Germany. B, Germany was the answer to question 25. And round 6 was the odds on round, the versus round. Producer Sarah and I went head to head. You guys had to bet a number of points between 1 and 5 on either Producer Sarah or I. If you predicted the right winner, then you got that many points towards your score. If you predicted the wrong winner, then you got that many points taken off your score. So when you submit your team score at the end, please remember that you need to take off that many points from your team. Remember that Producer Sarah and I have an electronic copy of your bets, so Producer Sarah will make sure that the number is corrected. But before you submit your team name and your score, we need to pick some of we need to pick the winners. So if you're in a team that has submitted a badly drawn photo, please make sure that you have make sure that you add an extra point to your team, because you get a team just for submitting a badly drawn song. Right, Producer Sarah, caption, I'm sorry, it's got to go to the Stevenson family with Un, deux, trois, quatre. It's witty, it's just good. Sorry guys, there's some great captions, but that is the best one. So the Stevenson family, whatever your team name is, you guys get the point for the caption. What's been your favourite, yeah, Stevenson family, what is your team name actually, could you tell me? Producer Sarah, what's been your favourite, I'll let you pick the Bandy Drum song.
It's between two.
Go on.
Between two. It's between three actually. It's either Kiss from a Rose, No Scrubs, or Cotton Eye Joe.
I did like Cotton Eye Joe. I did like No Scrubs. I did like Kiss from a Rose. But do you know what? Kiss from a Rose was a little too well drawn in my opinion.
No, that's fair.
It's got to be No Scrub. No Scrub.
No Scrubs.
So I think that is
Morgan Massive.
the Morgan Massive. So the Morgan Massive, you guys need to make sure you add 2 points to your team for submitting a badly drawn song and winning the badly drawn song, and then the Dunchurch Massive get an extra point for best caption. Oh, Charlie Stevenson says the person who drew Kiss from a Rose is a professional illustrator. Can you hear that I'm losing my voice?
I can.
I've been very vocal this quiz. Right, guys. Oh, I'm losing it quick. Right, guys, please submit your teams. I'm going to post a link on the YouTube live chat. What you need to do is post your team name and your score. Right, so the link on the YouTube's live chat now, you just submit your team name and your score out of it's 33, isn't it? No, it's 33.
Well, it's
just submit your score.
Is it out of anything? Because we have bets.
It's submit your score. Submit your score. So make sure that the Morgan Massive had 2 points for the badly drawn photo submission and the badly drawn song win. Dunchurch Massive, you guys get an extra point for caption. And of course, if you bet on the wrong person, you need to take the amount of points you bet. If you put Saz as your answer to round 6, you need to take off the number of points you bet from your score. And if you put Cap, because I won, you get to add the number of points you bet onto your score.
Can I have
maximum of 5
from the scores, please?
You are?
One of the scores says, "Thanks, Sarah."
Well, what team was that?
So that's someone who voted, and I'm not going to give them away. But
hey guys, listen. A bet's a bet, right? The questions are random. I only answered one question right. Don't be crapping on people. We don't like being crapped on this quiz.
I'll not play anymore.
Next week, bet on me. But you never know. Next week, the challenge could be something the producer series better at. I wouldn't have said I was better at general knowledge than you.
I wouldn't say either of us were very good at general knowledge.
Well, we got 1 point. We got one question right between the two of us.
There were only 8 questions though.
They were quite hard. The questions though, I thought. The Morgan Massive threw away 5 points on you. Holly, why did you not bet on me? People think that just because I've had a bit of whiskey that I can't rise to the occasion. I can always rise to the occasion.
Maybe people just think I'm more intelligent than you.
Well, we both have the same number of degrees.
I think that's not.
I'm going to enter into that conversation. Let's have a look what's going on.
Hey, ask me questions about some wee bugs. I'll be able to answer them. Probably not.
Karen and Brown says we had to bet on Cap because your mum and dad are in our team. Well, Team Cap. Alright, calm down everyone. God. Yeah, you can have automated teller machines, Zach. We said that earlier on. The mega farm is 10 times the size of Yorkshire. It's China, isn't it? China.
That's full of bats.
Bigger than the UK. But it's full of bats. Hey, listen, guys. Just because Sarah didn't win this week doesn't mean that you should change teams to Team Sarah.
No, to Team Cap.
change from Team Sarah to Team
yeah.
Cap. Just because Cap won this week doesn't mean that he'll win next week. Or maybe between 1 and 0.
Get some drawing rounds in, guys, and I'll win.
You want to do a draw? Should we do a drawing round next week?
I think we should do a left-handed drawing round.
Next week we're going to do let's do a blindfolded left-handed drawing round next week.
Don't do blindfolded and left-handed.
Are you left-handed? You're not left-handed, are you?
No, it's bad hand.
Is that to hinder me or to help you?
Wait,
to
are you
hinder
left-handed?
No, I'm right-handed.
Yeah, it hinders us both. If we have to draw with our left hand.
We both have to draw our left hand.
Yeah.
Blindfolded.
We'll end up drawing on the desk.
Okay. She can do if she wants, Charlie. Right, guys, I'm going to give you 1 minute to submit your team name and answers, and then we're going to announce the winner. Kate Beasley, so set a pre-prepared drawing challenge for next week so we can work on it during the week. Okay, should I just...
Should we set an art attack round?
Yeah, let's set an art attack round. Right, so not similar to that. Guys, for next week, if you're planning on joining the quiz next week, the challenge is I want you to make some CapCaud fan art. It could be anything. Imagine, you know, Blue Peter, when they show the kids and the art they've drawn. I want you to go wild and make some CapCaud fan art, and the best one will get point for their team. A point? Should we give them 3 points? 1 point? What do you think, Sarah? You got to keep me in check.
Oh. Well.
With the mask and the pistol grip, DB with the 38, slub on his fucking hip, slub on his fucking hip, slub on his fucking hip, slub on his fucking hip.
Sorry guys, likely the last technical difficulty of the quiz. Yeah, well, I'm not doing anymore. So remember, this week, Kate Beasley set the precedent. So this week, until the next week's quiz, the best CapCaud fan art will win 3 points for their team. It can be whatever you want. It could be hashtag a Team Cap fan art or hashtag Team Saz fan art. There will be another versus round next week for round 6. Another chance for you to bet on your favourite member of the CapCaud's Virtual Pub Quiz team. I wasn't posing for thought, I wasn't pausing for thought, I was, what was the score, did you say?
29. They bet on you, that's why.
So the winning team bet on me for how many points did they bet?
5.
5 points on me. What was the next highest score after that?
27.
So this team won because they bet on the right candidate. Yeah? So congratulations to the Quarantine! You guys have won. Well done. It just shows you now that CapCaud's virtual pub quiz is now a bit of a gambling, a bit of a gamble, and that's how we like it. We wanted something new, and that's what we got. Thank you guys for playing. If you've got time, please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. That'll help us massively. Remember that that we have the fan art submission for the rest of the week. Best fan art will win 3 points for the team. It may come in handy. Thank you so much. Send us your love on social media. Please share a quick comment and say goodbye as we play them out. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. I'm losing my voice. See you next week. See you later, guys. Bye.